Hey, this is Marilyn Gigliotti.
Hey, this is Brian O'Halloran.
Hey, everybody. My name is Scott Schiaffo, actor best known as the Chulies Gum Guy from the film Clerks.
And welcome to Clerks Minute.
You're listening to Clerks Minute.
And I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Hi, this is Mike Zapsik from AMC's Comic Book Man, the podcast I Sell Comics, and the Ming and Mike Show. And you're listening to Clerks Minute. What's up, everybody? This is Ming Chen from AMC's Comic Book Man. You got a minute? Good, because you're listening to Clerks Minute.
Hey, this is Walt Flanagan, the Lon Chaney of the 90s, and you are listening to Clerks Minute.
Seriously, Elias, have you and Myra had sex yet?
Well, that's just kind of personal, Randal.
Come on! I tell you about my sex life all the time. I let you smell my fingers after I fucked Hayden Weathers' kid sister in the office that one time, didn't I?
You kind of made me smell your fingers.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Clerks Minute, the show where we look back at the 2006 Kevin Smith sequel, Clerks, to two old-school flip phones, minutes at a time. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
And we are here to continue on with our conversation. And this is definitely two completely different things in 2 different minutes here. Where if we were doing the minute-by-minute format in this movie, this would be 2 completely different things to talk about. But we start off outside with the most awkward wedding invitation scene ever. I kind of went everyone in my notes. Emma gives Becky an invitation to her and Dante's wedding. And I do love the fact that Emma does not like Randal, but he does say, I have one for Randal, I guess. Yeah. Very, very funny. I got a picture of the wedding invitation. Took a picture of it. It's on my phone. So here we go. Mr. and Mrs. Emily Bunting. Swear to God, that's their names. Oh, request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter, Emma Bunting, to Dante Hicks, son of Mr. and Mrs. Donald Hicks, on Saturday, the 6th of January, 2000, spelled out, by the way, and 7, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Our Lady of Perpetual Help Church, 1258 Commons Court, Clearmount, Florida.
Well, they couldn't.
That does not sound like a real church at all, by the way.
Well, they couldn't get Our Lady of the Worthless Miracle.
But could this scene be any more awkward, by the way, at all?
Be even more awkward than the sort of robotic sounding way that you read the invitation?
Hey. I was just reading the invitation, how it was written. Yeah. But now we're talking about in the scene.
Yeah. Could
this be any more awkward?
Finding out that he fucked her on the prep station table would probably make it a bit more awkward.
But that information is not known yet.
Yeah.
Here, Emma does not know that information. So, as watching it, can we stick with what we're actually watching?
Yeah.
Could this be any more awkward?
No.
Apparently, though, the wedding is 3 months away, which puts this movie in about October.
Yeah.
I mean, is that what we thought? I mean, I thought it was more summertime. I thought that's where we were. Apparently, we're in October. So, and here we go. This is more we were talking about a bunch of episodes ago, where Dante goes and says, "I thought we were waiting until we down there to pick a date," and this is where Emma kind of becomes unlikable, completely unlikable here.
Yeah,
because she says, "Aw, thinking again, how cute."
Okay, now I'm actually pro Dante there.
Yeah, it's a situation where that is she was not unlikable really for most of this. Right there in one sentence, she's extremely unlikable
and patronizing.
Yeah, exactly, patronizing. You're absolutely right. But also,
wait a minute! I just realized how you can make that even more awkward.
Go for it.
Deliver it by a singing telegram.
Oh, jeez. What I was going to say was also, I almost feel like Jen Schwabach asked for this in here because she goes and says it was if you left up to these guys, things would never get done. And I have a feeling that's Jen Schwabach just speaking the truth. So, by the way, I I looked up the Proverbial Help Church, and I actually found a church in West Allis, Mother of Proverbial Help, in West Allis Catholic Church in West Allis, Wisconsin. There you go.
Wow.
On 106th Street, a legit church, 100% legit.
So they transplanted it from Florida.
That's pretty funny.
What did we trade them in return?
Hang on. Lady of Proverbial Help, Florida. This is a real church.
You're kidding.
Tampa Bay, Florida.
Huh.
I'm not joking. It's a legit church, Catholic church in Tampa Bay, Florida.
Wow,
I just found it.
Well, you gotta give Kevin Smith credit for actually finding a real location.
Yeah, I'm completely surprised. I really thought this was not going to be a real church. So they have a Facebook page and everything. I'm punching it up right now. I'll get back to that in a second. So anyway, I have a feeling that was Jen Schwabach actually just being like, this is how I am with Kevin. So I'm just going to be honest here.
She's patronizing with him?
No, I think it's one of those, if you left it up to the guys, things would never get done. That's the one I think. Yeah. Straight up be the truth. This is where Becky, they'll throw the back at him. Guess you have to make their decisions for them as Emma and Dante are hugging. And Dante gives this far-off look like, no, don't leave. Don't leave me.
Don't leave me. You're leaving me alone with the she-bitch.
And I think this is the last time we see Emma until the donkey show.
I think, yeah.
Is it? Is it? Wow.
Boy, that just sounds weird when you put it that way.
It's true. This is a valid point. By the way, I have found that church. Legit church. Legit website. It is a parish family that embraces the call of the holiness in order to know, love, and serve Jesus Christ. There you go. It is a legit church in Tampa Bay, Florida, on 1711 East 11th Avenue. Go figure. If you're down there, Catholic church, mentioned in Clerks.
Down the street from a bar, apparently. Probably down the street from a bar.
Wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of churches in Garfield that are down the street from bars.
You sin all week and then repent.
So, I always love when a church put the contact page up, by the way.
I say, when I get married, I want a bouncy castle, a cotton candy machine, and for some reason people dressed like large chickens. That last one I threw in just to get that face.
That's called, is your co-host paying attention? That's what that line was. All right, let's get back to the movie. Now that we found out this is a real church. Cool. So we cut back inside, and Randal is on a flip phone.
I remember when a flip phone was considered the height of technology.
Well, funny part is, there are people at my job that still have flip phones. Yeah. Legitimately, I still have flip phones.
Well, they're also rather durable, aren't they?
I guess so. I haven't had one in a long time.
Well, then again, it's also nice to believe that. It's also nice to pretend that you're calling the Enterprise.
I'm looking something up here.
I was gonna say truth. That's why flip phones look like that. Is they were inspired by the Enterprise communicator.
Well, according to I just googled this. You can still get a flip phone now.
Yeah.
Through Verizon and Sprint and all that kind of stuff for it, and it says here you can actually activate it for $5 a month for 24 months. There you go, an old school flip phone. You can still use them to this day.
About $100 every 2 years.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
it's really not bad when you think about it. Yeah, this is actually from April, and it says Nokia comeback, and they showed all the old phones, but there's a flip phone right here, and on techish.com. The Nokia 810 4G. And 8110 4G, better known as the Matrix phone.
Yeah.
So there is still flip phones in 2018. Go figure. A joke that I really thought was going to be dated until I looked it up just now. So apparently though, Randal uses Elias' phone to make the phone call to get the donkey show.
Yeah.
I find that funny. That I don't even think Randal has a phone.
Yeah.
But the fact that Randal probably didn't have a cell phone. This is 2006, so I can see everybody having a cell phone at this point.
Yeah.
And Randal not believing in cell phones, I can also see that being a thing.
Or he's just that big of a cheapskate. I mean, he goes and looks this up on the restaurant's Wi-Fi or
True.
Restaurant's internet.
True. It's absolutely a valid point.
We still don't know why this restaurant has unprotected internet access.
I just love the fact that Elias doesn't question it. Now my question here. That phone number better be good enough that his parents don't trace it.
Yeah.
I thought about that after he got the phone number. His parents are going to trace that phone number and wonder, what the fuck goes on at your job? Like, what the fuck goes goes on.
I mean, you're not going to be able to be asking that after he winds up getting hauled into jail at the end of the film.
True. We'll get there. We will get there. Elias, though, has a valid point. A very valid point.
Yeah.
He says, are you sure this isn't a hoax? There were no pictures on the website or anything.
I think that's kind of the rare point in the movie where he actually does make a good point.
Elias actually right here, this whole conversation is 100% valid to his worries.
And for that brief moment, a dim bulb brightened.
Yeah, and you know what? Another rare thing? Randal agreed.
Yeah.
Randal actually agreed with Elias about something because Elias makes a point. This is a good point.
What kind of shithole planet is this?
But then Randal, this is Randal logic. You know, there are times I read Randal lines and I wonder, why the fuck am I doing this podcast? If you've seen one pic of a chick sucking off a donkey, you've seen them all. I can't say I've ever seen one, so I don't know.
There's a rare sentence.
And Elias does ask, what if you've never seen pictures like again, making sense!
Yeah.
Oh, this conversation actually is making sense. Yeah. This is almost like a normal conversation if it wasn't about donkey sex.
And that's another one where you just go, why am I saying this?
So, you must, but this is call back to earlier. You must be as blind as Anne Frank if you're not willing to use the internet to look up fucked up pictures of sex you'll never have yourself.
Now, I was saying to him, part of me is thinking, you know, Randall's actually making sense here. The other part of me has pulled the gun on that part of me and is telling me to shut up.
Okay, I have to answer a text message. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is right there, a definition of this day. Anyway, let's get back to this and I'll answer that message. Anyway, okay, where were they? Elias just walks away with his head down. And this is where a realization comes in. Randal realizes Elias may or may not be a virgin. We never actually get the answer to this question. I'm assuming the answer is Elias is a virgin, which wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
Just knowing Elias and everything else, but we never do get the answer, right?
Yeah.
At all? Did he answer that question?
I don't think we do.
Okay. We find out he has a girlfriend called Myra Hotchkiss. That does not sound like a real name. And
no.
I'm sorry, I'm with Randal on this one. Yeah. That does sound like a George Glass kind of a name. It does not sound real. Is it his Canadian girlfriend? I'm just curious. I just want to know. So Randal pretty much says point blank, have you and Myra had sex yet? Which I have to admit is a fair question. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. If you're talking to someone, your close friend, this is a straight up fair question.
Yeah.
And Elias kind of brushes it off, doesn't want to get personal.
Well, understandable, but...
Yeah, Elias is also shy, and I could see, even if he did, I could see him not wanting to talk about it. You know what I mean? I get it.
That would be kind of like me.
But I guess, I understand. Yeah. Randal, though, pushes it, and he openly says, I am open with you about all my sexual stuff. And this is the line we had to rewind a couple of times just so I can get the line down. Yeah. And this is exactly what Randal says. I let you smell my fingers after I fucked Heather Weather's kid's sister in the office that one time.
What the fuck?
So, not only as we learned in past episodes, is he fucking underage girls, he's doing it on property.
Yeah.
Wow, we're just breaking laws all over the place, aren't we, at this point?
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. The end of the movie will break more health codes than there are health codes.
True. This whole movie is about breaking laws, apparently, when it comes to dining establishments. That's what I'm learning today. And Elias, by the way, so sheepish, just says, you kind of made me smell your fingers.
Oh.
So sheepish. Like, but. And that's where we end our minutes. Any other notes here, or are we good here?
No, I think we're good here.
I think we're good here? All right. Well, that's that. That's our episode, and there's not much else we can really say here. But our next episode will be a good one, and we'll continue this conversation with a special guest on Friday. So, till then, you can hear us everywhere you can find podcasts. Podcast app, search for Clerks Minute. If you're finding us on Spreaker Radio because you went through the hashtags, you can find us anywhere you can find podcasts, including Spotify and iHeartRadio. I said that at work, and I said, we're on Spotify. It's like, I listen to Spotify for music. You can find our podcast on Spotify now. So that's a big deal. So go do that. And rate, review, And near the end of the season, I'd love to talk about the ratings and reviews and talk about people's opinions on our show. So please do that so we can read them at the end of the season. That all being said, thank you so much for listening to the Clerks Minute. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
Have a good day, everybody.
Oh, sometimes you gotta make